back to another World of Warships Blitz video. Today, I am here in the Poltava, the Tier 7 Soviet battleship. And the reason why I'm doing the Poltava today is because, well, the personal challenges ended, and if people didn't get the Poltava, they can see what they are missing out, or just, you know, if you're new to the game and you want to get yourself a premium Soviet battleship and you're looking at the Poltava, here it is. So, the Poltava Tier 7. What you like? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to do some comparisons. Not that button, this one. So the first thing we compare it to is the Poltava and the Florida. I don't actually own the Florida, it's in a bundle, and I was able to find it. So, the Poltava gets the Precise Aiming 2, Florida gets Precise Aim 1, and the Defensive AA. But it's not the skills that make these ships so similar. So, in terms of armor, Poltava has more hit points, but is losing out on armor compared to Florida. Citadel protection is the same, but damage reduction is worse on the Florida. Maneuverability, 28.6 knots, pretty good. Turn time isn't terrible for Tier 7, it could be a little bit better, but we'll take it. The guns, this is where it gets interesting. You get 356 millimeters, which is kind of low for Tier 7. This year you're seeing a lot of 380s, a little bit of 406s, but there's a couple ships around here that are 350s. I think these two and the Duke of York are the only ones with 350s. Pretty respectable damage. You get more damage on the Florida, but that's because you get 9 guns instead of 12 on the Poltava. Turret traverse is horrible, 4.5 degrees. Range is pretty good. The secondaries, 130 millimeters, 6 seconds, good range, good damage. Fun fact, these secondaries are the same guns as you'll find on the Udaloy, the Tier 9 Soviet gunboat destroyer, which is frankly overpowered for this tier. AA is very respectable. It's not Florida's level, but it's pretty decent. I think the 130 millimeters are dual purpose, and the concealment is okay. The other reason why I brought the Poltava in here to compare it to is the Scharnhorst, and I'll explain why after I do the comparison. So you get more hit points, better fire and flow resistance, but not enough armor to beat the Scharnhorst. You are losing out in speed, and you are more maneuverable, which is good. The guns are reloading faster on the Scharnhorst, but that's because she gets 283 millimeters and 16.5 second reload, which, I mean, makes sense because they're smaller guns. Secondaries, you don't get armor-piercing secondaries, but don't sleep on the Poltava secondaries. I really like the secondaries on the Poltava, and you're about to see why I like them so much. Don't get any autos. Don't get any torpedoes. AA is better on the Poltava, and concealment is the same. So, what's this ship like? Well, personally, I really like the Poltava, and I'm really glad I picked her up. So, let's see. Let's start. I'll explain why I like her so much after I do all the equipment stuff. So, SWAT 1, reload. I've gone for a whole reload setup here because I want to get these guns out as much as possible. So, reload, you could go traverse, get it up. That's a very viable option. I have been thinking about secondary specking, but, I mean, it's an option. I may try it out later, but it's okay. Propulsion in 2. She doesn't burn that much, in my opinion, so I don't think you really need the deck protection mod, but you could take it. And the steering in 3. Speed is also a viable option. For the historical camo, get yourself hit points, range, dispersion, and torpedo damage reduction. It's not that bad. I mean, if I had gold around, I'd probably buy it. I mean, I really like this ship, so we'll see. It's very pretty. But we're going to use the Protector of the Faith, because I have it laying around. I don't want to spend any silver to get the Seaborne Assault. And I think it gets the same as the, Seaborne Assault. So we're going to use that. Elite bonus. This is a viable option. I wouldn't recommend it, but you could take it. Do a whole fire prevention build. But I did the elite gun, which makes the most sense in my opinion. And I have Nikolai Kuznetsov on here because he came with the personal challenges. He will be going on the Kremlin, which is why I did not take the fire supremacy. Because I think the Kremlin has 4, if I'm not mistaken. But you get an improved underwater protection expert, an improved artillery maintenance, and the Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense is very important, and something that a lot of commanders don't have, but is very, very valuable. Because the Sixth Sense lets you know when you're getting shot at. You get an improved fully prepared, an improved honor seeker, and the bulletproof skill, which I love to put on the Kremlin with the leg mod. But very good stuff. Very good stuff. But yeah, this is... You could take marksman, and I am going to take the marksman skill instead of the fully prepared. Because, well, once you get the marksman skill on, you'll have enough duration to get the precise aim off. So, what does that leave us with? It's everybody's favorite word at Tier 7. Battlecruiser. You're fast, you're reasonably maneuverable, you got good guns, and with all the reload stuff in here, you get them out in 17.5 seconds, which is almost Scharnhorst level. So, this is definitely a battlecruiser. And that's why I love this boat, because I'm going to pull up some of my other Tier 7 battleships laying around here. Battlecruiser, the Gneisenau. Prince Heinrich is a battlecruiser. The Francesco can be a battlecruiser, but not all the time. Duke of York can be as well, but I wouldn't really... I mean, all of them can be, but this one for sure is... You have to play like a battlecruiser. So, let's take her out for a spin.
Бой начинается.
Добрый день!
Привет, привет! Добрый день! Добрый день! Наша команда захватила точку! Команда противника захватила точку! Команда противника захватила точку! Цель обнаружена! Торпеды! Высокоточный прицел активирован. Наша команда захватила точку. Команда противника захватила точку. Попадание! Отличная работа! Цель поражена! Приближается авиация противника! Отличный выстрел! Обнаружены вражеские торпеды! Приближается авиация противника! Ситуация под контролем! Высокоточный прицел активирован! Наша команда захватила точку! Корабль противника уничтожен! Наша команда близка к победе!